Thank you for the men, women of this council and the mayor and the staff who do all they can for the city of Montgomery. We just pray you give them the intestinal fortitude, do those things that are right, things that are pleasing in your eyesight. And then we as citizens, help us to be responsible, to do our due diligence, to do our part, to make sure that this city be all that it can be. We thank you for keeping us, watching over us each and every day. Continue to bless this city in a mighty, mighty way. We'll be careful to give you all the honor, the glory, and the praise. So we ask it all in your name, and we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Please rise for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Council, I need a motion on the work session minutes for February the 5th.
Move to adopt.
Have a motion to adopt. All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous.
And a motion on the regular council minutes for the February the 5th meeting.
Move to adopt.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Mr. Mayor, you're up.
Good, thank you. In our continuing tradition to celebrate goodness in our community, when people do good things, we try to celebrate that and try to recognize that. And so tonight we're recognizing the Montgomery Catholic High School girls 4 and 5A indoor track state champions. In recent years, the student athletes of Montgomery Catholic High School have experienced tremendous success in running and track and field competition. However, one prize that has eluded them has been the Alabama High School Athletics Association state title in girls indoor and indoor track and field. This year, the team had 6 competitions leading up to the championship meet, during which the team placed as high as second place and as low as 20th place. All champions know that peaking at the right time is the key to bringing home top honors, and earlier this month in Birmingham, the girls of Montgomery Catholic rose to the occasion. The team collected first place honors in 5 events, a second place finish, 2 third place finishes, and 2 fourth place finishes to comfortably win its first ever indoor track title. Just as the Kentucky Derby and the Preakness are the first 2 legs of the horse racing Triple Crown, this indoor track title, along with last fall's cross-country title, has the Montgomery Catholic girls well on their way to capturing the Triple Crown of Alabama running and track and field state championships. The coach of the team is Ed Wright, and I'd like to invite Ed to come up and speak a word or two. This is not the first time that Ed's been at this podium. We're delighted to have him, and we'd like to have you back more often, Coach. We appreciate that. I have a little bias towards your high school.
I hope so. Well, I want to thank the mayor and the city council for recognizing these girls. They have worked long and hard for this. I also want to thank Ms. Caesar and our administrators for all their help and support. This is something that we've built on for years and years to culminate. I have, like, out of the 7 girls that scored at the state meet, 6 are seniors. So we're in the process of rebuilding next year. But most of all, I'd like to thank their parents for giving me the opportunity to work with them all year for the last 5 years, get to know them. And like I said, during cross country, the worst part about this job is losing these girls or these guys that you coach for 5 or 6 years when they go on to college and other endeavors in their life. To me, that's the worst part of this job. Best part of this job is hopefully I get some new babies to come in to take their place.
Ed, let's get a picture with the team. Ann, you want to come forward? Ann Caesar. She's been someone that I've known for many, many, many years, does a great job at Catholic. I won't even give you an opportunity to speak to the mic. Yeah. I want to talk about your prowess as well.
Your grandson.
Wrestling.
Well, this weekend we were in Huntsville, but we had VEX Robotics going on. We had Science Olympiad. So there were a myriad of opportunities for our students to excel. And it seems like through the help of so many coaches and teachers that they do just that. In fact, Mayor, your son came in 5th overall. What's his weight class?
162, but boy, he was disappointed.
Yeah, when I talked to him this morning, he sounded like, but you know, the support of our parents, the support of our teachers, the support of administration, but most of all, the hard work of our students is what makes this an opportunity for our students to excel. And thank you, council members, for this opportunity to recognize these fine young people.
Well, let's get some certificates out and get some pictures. Come on.
Good to me.
First up is, I hope I pronounced this name correctly, and any parents and loved ones, please don't be shy. Come up here to the front for the photo op. Jemiah Fenderson, a sprinter. She ran in the 60-meter dash. Great. Grace Leslie ran on the state championship 4x800 meter relay. Annie Cobb also ran on the state championship 4x800 meter relay and also competed in the 400 meter dash. This name is not unfamiliar to us. Katie Galvin scored 9 3/4 points running on the state championship 400 meter relay, placed 3rd in the individual 800 meter run, that's about a half mile, and also scored on the 4th place 4x400 meter relay team. She's so fast, she got to the mayor before her certificate. This next athlete, I think I've learned, you don't say the name until you've read her accomplishments, is the champion in the high jump, placed 3rd in the long jump, also competed in the 4x400 meter relay team, and also is the indoor state pentathlete champion in all divisions, 1A through 7A, where she competed in the 60 meter hurdles, the long jump, the shot put, the high jump, and the 800 meter run, Isabel Cochran.
Young lady.
And we have 2 athletes who were not able to be here tonight, Lily Bockel, and then also Amaris Tenisma, who won her 26th individual state champion title. That's an all-time record in Alabama. Here is your girls' state indoor track and field champions from Montgomery Catholic.
Thanks, Ed. That's it.
You through?
I'm done.
Okay. It's very good, Mayor. Move right along. Ms. Tank, did you get an answer to your question? Huh? What? Address me, please. Yeah, one more question. She had a question.
Thank you, President Jim Wright, Mr. Mayor.
Ms. Stankin, pull the mic down so we can hear you, okay?
Okay, well, good afternoon. I don't think it's evening yet. So thank you, President Jim Wright and Mayor and City Council. Of course, you all met Mrs. Sims before when we were here, and we got an estimate on the repairs of her house. The roofing and shingles and all will be $9,800, and to do the decking and replace some of the boards, it's going to be an additional $2,800. So
Okay.
I know you told me where to go to try to seek out those funds. So we're looking at about $12,600 just to repair her roof.
Very
and
good.
if you all have any additional funds, Mr. Lee, if you have anything in your 618 fund that you can contribute, Pastor Wagstaff with ACT CDC is in here somewhere.
He's already
Okay,
outside.
he said that if we could get the monies to his organization, that they would be happy to make those repairs. So if any of you have any leftover monies in your 618 or in your other accounts, please let us know. Thank
Have
you.
you hit the county up too?
Does the county do that?
Sure.
Yeah, I think I'll ask the county. County could help them out. They got a lot of money, a lot more than we got. Okay. All right, thank you very much.
One
Good luck to you.
commissioner whose name is Sankey might be able to
All right.
help you too.
Madam Clerk, first item, that's going to be carried.
Mr. President, item 1, this one has been carried over.
Carried over. Item 2,
Item 2, ordinance adopting regulations regarding the registration and maintenance of vacant buildings and enforcement procedures
Ms.
and
Larkin, you want to carry
penalties.
this over?
Well, I do reluctantly, Mr. Jenwright. I do believe that we may have some people here. Do we have some people in our council audience today who came to see what the outcome would be with our vacant building ordinance? Would you please stand, please, those of you who came to follow? Yes, sir.
Come to the mic, let me hear you. Okay.
Come up front, Mr. Gunter.
Good evening, Gene Gunner, 2130 Capitol Avenue,
Right.
Montgomery. I've been a citizen at Capitol Avenue for over 30 years. And we've been working closely with Mr. Larkin on the ordinance that is up for adoption this evening. I also am this year the president of the Capitol Heights Civic Association. We have our Vice President Danita Rivers here this evening, and member at large Paul Rollinson, who's a longtime citizen of the neighborhood. I came and spoke at the ad hoc committee meeting previously, and the ordinance was held over until this evening. And of course, we communicated that, and we have several interested members of the community that would like to see this ordinance go forward. It's imperative that there be some kind of fees or fines for these guys to shape up these properties. And we are all for Mr. Larkin's proposal for the ordinance. And I would appreciate the council's decision to move forward with this.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Gunter, thank you very much. Mr. Jenwright, our president of the council, has recommended that we carry it over for another 2 weeks. And Mr. Jenwright, would you give him the rationale for
Let me tell you what
wanting to do that?
we found in the last week that the city has a new computer program that will identify the owners of the property plus the vacant property and give us a more specific answer on exactly who owns it and where it's at, so we can nail the issue down and get these problems solved. Our main objective here is to eliminate the blight. It's not about the money, it's about eliminating the blight and eliminating the people that abuse the city with not taking care of their property. So that's what we're going to. We will be, in the next 2 weeks, the council members will be meeting with the inspection department to look at the new program. That new program will be shown here in the council chambers at 3 o'clock prior to the next meeting, and we'll show exactly how we're going to do it. But the new computer program we have now, the city has, can find out exactly where the property's at, exactly who owns it, and then we can go from there about how we get take care of it and address it. There's quite a bit of property in Montgomery that's vacant that's owned by the state of Alabama, and we've got to get those people, the state, to take care of what they've got. It's a large amount of property, and this computer program designates all that for us, okay?
Thank you.
Okay.
Mr. Jenright, may
Yes,
I?
sir.
Mr. Gunter, I appreciate you being here today. I appreciate the other residents of Capitol Heights and other neighborhoods who are here today in support of this ordinance. As I expressed in our work session earlier, you were not there. I deferred to Mr. Jenright's recommendation and his concern for the delay, for the 2-week delay. But I also expressed in the work session that I do not feel that the technology alone is a panacea for what we need to get done with this ordinance. And I would like to go on the record as saying that this is not an abandonment of the ordinance. The ordinance will be on the agenda at our next city council meeting 2 weeks from now, and we do expect to take an up or down vote on the ordinance then.
Well, on the behalf of the community that I live in, we appreciate you, Mr. Larkin. Appreciate you bringing this forward to the city council. And like I said, I'd love to see y'all move forward.
And I think from the council standpoint, we're all concerned, just as you are concerned, because we feel this is a cancer for the city. We got to fix it. Okay? So
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Next item.
Item 3, ordinance amending section 16-231 and 16-233 of the Code of Ordinances, lodging tax.
Need a motion to suspend the rules.
Move to suspend the rules.
Item 1, okay. All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Move to adopt.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous. The ordinance is adopted. Item 4, resolution repealing Resolution 182-2017, rescinding de-annexation of the listed parcel.
Need a motion to suspend the rules.
Move to suspend the rules.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Who did that? I didn't catch.
Glenn did.
You did. Unanimous.
Move to adopt.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted. 5, resolution de-annexing 4 parcels of land, decreasing corporate limits.
Need a motion to suspend the rules.
Motion to suspend the rules.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted. Item 6, application for a restaurant retail liquor license doing business as Yucca Road, 2783 Eastern Boulevard.
Representative Yucca Rowe here, please. Come forward. Representative Yucca Rowe. Be carried over. Where we at? Yes, are you here? Okay, come
Yes,
forward,
sir.
please. Okay, come on.
Hello, Council. How y'all doing today?
Very good. Your name for the record?
My name is John Stahl. I'm here on behalf of Yucca Roll,
Okay,
the
very
sushi
good.
restaurant off of Eastern Boulevard.
This is a public hearing. Anyone would like to speak against this item, please come forward. Seeing none, declare the public hearing's been held. It's proper for the council. Need a motion to suspend the rules.
Move to suspend the rules.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Move to adopt.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted.
Good luck with your business,
Thank
sir.
y'all very much.
Item 7, application for special retail more than 30 days liquor license doing business as Signature Events Center, 5050 Narrow Lane Road.
Hello, everyone. My name is Michelle Wilson. I'm
Okay.
here on behalf of Signature Event Center.
Okay. This is a public hearing. Anyone would like to speak against this item, please come forward. Seeing none, I declare the public hearing's been held. It's proper for the council. Mr. Green?
Move to suspend the rules.
Have a motion to suspend the rules. All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Move to adopt.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted.
Good luck with your event. Thank you.
Thank you.
Item 8, application for special retail more than 30 days liquor license doing business as Wheeler Watkins Baseball Complex, 915 South Jackson Street.
Representative of Wheeler Watkins Baseball. Have no mistake.
Good evening, Council. My name is Chef Chet Leslie, and I'm representing Aramark Higher Education at Alabama State University as the Executive Chef.
Very good. This is a public hearing. Anyone like to speak against this item, please come forward. Seeing none, I declare public hearing has been held. Proper before the council.
Mr. President, could we get some kind of explanation as to what kind of event this is and who will be being served? There were some concerns raised in our work session that this was on the university campus, and they wanted to know more about the nature of the event where alcoholic beverages could be served.
Okay, this specific license for that motion is for concessions, and only patrons over the age of 21 would be served, and only tip certified employees with Aramark would be the only ones who would serve.
Okay.
So Aramark.
All right, sir. Okay. I'll make a motion to suspend the rules.
A motion to suspend the rules. All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Move to adopt.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted.
Good luck with the business. You gonna take the next one too?
Yes.
Item 9, application for a special retail more than 30 days liquor license doing business as ASU Student Center Ballroom, 1055 Tulabody Drive.
This is a public hearing. Anyone like to speak against this item, please come forward. Seeing none, I declare public hearing has been held.
Move to suspend the rules.
Have a motion to suspend the rules. All in favor, raise your hand.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I will.
All right, I move to suspend the rules.
Unanimous.
Now, question, please. Bill?
This came up in the work session also, and I think you can clarify. This is in the Student Center Ballroom. That's not in the, I know the Student Center has changed since I was over there back in the 70s, but there was some sign maybe some 18-year-olds will be in there. Same answer?
Will there be any, would you please repeat?
18 years old.
If there's a catered event that involves minors, we have our ways of making sure that minors are not served, whether it's a wristband, but this is for the catering services that Alabama State facilitates through their facilities.
But you don't know if an 18-year-old will be there. What you were saying,
well, if
you're not going to serve them if they are there, right?
That's correct. If there's a wedding and there's, say, for example, a party member that's under 18, then of course we would not serve them.
Well, they ain't selling no whiskey and alcohol there.
Okay. Need a motion to adopt?
Mr. President, do we need to suspend the rules?
We've already done that.
We've already done that? Move to adopt.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted.
Good luck with the events.
Thank you.
Item 10, application for retail beer and retail table wine off premises only doing business as Bottle Paradise, 8743 East Chase Parkway.
Representative Bottle Paradise, please.
Hello, good evening.
Your name for the record?
My name is Jamal Dagat. I'm going to be one of the co-owners of Bottle Paradise.
Very good. This is a public hearing. Anyone would like to speak against this item, please come forward. Seeing none, I declare the public hearing has been held. It's proper for the council. Need a motion to suspend the rules.
Move to suspend the rules.
Have both suspend the rules. All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Move for adoption.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is
Good luck with the
adopted.
business, sir.
Thank you.
Item 11, pursuant to Section 1153B1 Code of Alabama, authorization of demolition of unsafe structures at the listed locations.
Need a motion to uphold.
Motion to uphold.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous. Item 12, resolution.
Brandon, you have something to talk about that?
Yes, sir. In regards to the demolitions y'all just approved, if you'll notice, 4127 Mobile Highway is on there. That address was identified back in 2014 when we put our department compiled a list that included 435 structures that were deemed to be in need of demolition due to structural deficiencies. That is the final address off of that initial list of 435 that is yet to be either demolished or repaired. So it should be coming down in the next few months. And with that, we'll absolutely continue to try to be aggressive. Absolutely. Yes, sir.
They got a new
Absolutely.
Okay, very good. Thank you. That's good. All right.
Item 12, resolution designating nuisance abatement agent.
Can you suspend the rule, the rest of the agenda, please?
Motion to suspend the rule on the rest of the agenda.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Need a motion to adopt 12?
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted. Item 13, resolution declaring, authorizing, and assessing cost of abatement of public nuisances on various lots.
Need a motion to adopt?
Move to adopt.
All in favor, say, raise your hand, please.
Unanimous.
Brandon, tell us about it.
Year-to-date, our department has responded to 2,923 nuisance complaints. Just recently, since the last council hearing, we had 261 that were found in violation. And this evening, luckily, we're only asking for approval for 97 properties, as we actually had a good bit of compliance within the last 2 weeks. But what you will see there will be the 97 that have, as of today, still need to be brought into compliance.
Exhale. There you go. There you are. Very good. Thank you very much. Clerk, you got one other item on the thing, resolution on the airport?
Yes, sir. A resolution congratulating and commending Montgomery Airport Authority, airport management, and airport staff for increase in passengers in and out of Montgomery.
Need a motion to suspend the rules, please.
Move to suspend the rules.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Move to adopt.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted.
This is something not on the council agenda tonight for the audience, but this is our airport had like 11% increase in passengers this year, and we felt like it was the right thing to do to make them feel good, because the airport authority is appointed by the city council. So, very positive thing happened in our city. We wanted to recognize it. Okay, what else?
I have one contingency that Councilor Bollinger sent, and he wants it to go forward. It is $250 to Central Montgomery Optimist Club and $1,500 to Lagoon Park Trails.
Okay, anybody else? Mr. Pruitt?
Hello, Mr. President. Thanks, sir. Montgomery Public Schools, MPS Athletics, $1,000. Yes program, $500. And bonds, the mayor, this 400, I want to buy 2 tables at the neighborhood.
Bank
Yes, sir.
Thursday night?
Can we just transfer that internally?
It'll be handled that way, but you just need to designate how much you want.
Okay, $400.
You coming?
If we get rained out, yes, sir. And I'll talk, well, I'll talk to you about that. You and I had.
I was going to say.
Yes, sir. I'm 50-50 right now.
Thank you for the contribution, though.
I was sick Thursday.
What is YES? What's the YES program?
Cedric
Williams.
Youth. Yes. Where is he?
Youth Employment Services.
Youth Employment
Cedric
Services.
over there. Okay.
We have
yeah,
paperwork.
okay.
Yes, sir.
Good deal.
Okay, Mr. Green.
Yeah, $500 to Shepherd's Ministry, then $500 to March of Dimes.
Anybody else?
District 2, please.
Yes, sir.
$250 to the Montgomery Optimist Club.
Optimist. Okay.
Anything else?
Yes, sir. I'd like District 7, 500 March of Dimes for the kickoff in March.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Mr. President.
Yes, sir.
District 3, $500 to Manna Ministries. $500 for Shepherd's Ministries. $500 Central Montgomery Optimist Club.
I don't have any money.
You know what? I'd like to add 500 for the Optimist Club too also. Forgot about that.
Okay.
Mr. Mayor,
Anybody
you
else?
okay with these? Mr. Mayor, you okay with these?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I need a motion to adopt. Oh, Ms. Bill, you want one?
I don't have any money, no.
You good? Well, man, you both broke. Okay. All right, need a motion to adopt.
Move to adopt.
All in favor, raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Okay. On our public communication roster, non-agenda items,